Is this recording? I think it's recording. Okay. Hi guys, so this is my first ever video and I thought I'd do a little get ready with me, chatty, get to know me as a first YouTube channel. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we'll give it a go. So I asked on my Instagram if people have got questions to ask me, like stuff like that. So just a heads up, I am not a pro at makeup. I got the makeup that works best for me, and also I'm getting ready for a work Christmas party tonight, and I might even show my outfit toward the end. Maybe, I don't know. I need to go get a mirror. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Have you got the mirror? Oh yeah. I'm back. Right, so I'm gonna put the mirror there. If I'm looking down here, my mirror's there, so I just need to be able to see my makeup. Let me clip my hair back. I got the clips from Primark. I think it's only £2, and I just like to just get it out of my face, hair out of my face, so I can actually do my makeup. So let's have a look at the question. I was quite surprised that I got quite a bit of questions. I wasn't expecting that many questions, but I guess like to start off with is like, my name is Imi, or Imogen, but I prefer Imi. I'm currently using my trusty Nivea cream. This just works for me, works for my skin so well. I never really use a lot of products on my face. I find that if I use a lot of products on my face, I tend to break out. So I just keep sticking to the product that I know that works best for me. I'm 20 years old. My birthday is in May, and my star sign's a Taurus, if anyone cared about astrology type of thing. I'm now going in with, I think it's Grwm. It's like a darker concealer, and I just use this as like a contour type of thing, giving me a bit of a definition. To put the dots on my face, and then I use NYX. It's like a angled brush type of thing, number 22, if anyone wants to know. Just brush that into my face. But yeah, I don't use a lot of skincare products, like I said, and also I'm not a makeup artist. I do what works best for me, and if I look alright, then that's all matters. I don't really know which order to go for the question. Like, I don't know whether to pick. I haven't picked out the questions, so I'm just kind of, these are all like questions that I kind of just seen first time. So let's just scroll down to the bottom. So someone said, what's the one thing you wish people were aware when it comes to your hearing loss and deafness? I'm quite open about talking about it on my social media, especially on Instagram more now. I kind of wish that people wouldn't treat us differently. Like, obviously we do need like extra support in certain things, in certain situations, but I wish people just see us as normal. We are just the same as a normal person. I'm thinking of probably making a YouTube video about my deafness, and then I probably will ask the same Q&A questions that people want to ask, because then I can actually talk about it and people can kind of understand it more than instead of just reading it. Look out for that. The next one I've got is, do you have any New Year's resolution? I always have the same New Year's resolution, like every year, like go to the gym, be more active, eat healthily. But I think this, like 2023, I've got some like proper goals that I want to achieve. So before I get into that, I have got this honey, love honey, jar soap thing for your brows. And I've had this for a while now. I've probably had this for like over a year, maybe. This is a trusty. It glued my eyebrows down, like glued them down, and they would not move. So going back to that question, one of my goals I would love to achieve is to potentially start my own small business. I have an idea of what I want to do. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to jinx it, or I don't know like if it's completely what I want to do. I don't know if I might change my mind, but I would love to achieve to have my own small business. I don't really know what other, like, well, I mean the classic, go to the gym, be more healthy, that type of vibe. But goal, definitely have my small business. I want to go traveling more. Traveling April, and I went for like 4 months. I came back at the end of July, and I went to Thailand, Bali and Australia. Kid you not, it was the most amazing, beautiful time of my life. I loved it so much, and I think I want to go to the Philippines. Don't know why. Want to go there. I want to do some like volunteering. I did some volunteering back in like when I was in like year 11, I think. Yeah, year 11, and I volunteered in Africa for a month, and that was amazing. So I want to do that, but I think I want to go to like India. So that's my eyebrows glued down, and they will not move. Then I don't know what I'm doing next. Let's ask another question. Do you have any siblings? So when people ask me this, a lot of people think I'm an only child. I'm not. I have an older half brother and an older half sister. They are 29 and 31. So they're a lot more older than me. We never really grew up together, if that makes sense. We visited each other, but we were never in the same household. And currently right now I'm in a flat with my sister. So where I'm filming is my flat. I'm living with my sister. And to be fair, it hasn't been too bad. And she's probably gonna watch this video and be like, yeah, it hasn't. I'm gonna do some eyeshadow. So I've got the Naked Heat palette. I'm just gonna work that out. I probably won't talk too much while doing this. I don't know whether to go for a smoky eye look with maybe a bit of eyeliner, or maybe just like a classic casual thing. We're just gonna go Grwm. So I've got some false eyelashes that I'm gonna wear. So we'll just go Grwm. Fuck it. I prefer doing my makeup in the sense of like doing my eyeshadow first, then wiping it, then do my base. My sister does, so she does her base first, and I just can't. Like, I just know. I'm too messy. I like to make a mess and then sort it out. Speaking of that, I don't have an eyeliner. So I'm gonna be calling Max in a minute and be like, yo, can I borrow your eyeliner? Like, obviously I can see through the viewfinder, I can't actually see what it looks like on camera. And what if it looks... Nah, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna darken it a little bit more with one of the darker shades. I'm not a makeup artist, don't come for me. We live and we learn from our mistakes. Oh, fun loads. I'm just talking absolute waffle now. Another question. How did you get into your modelling? So I have been modelling for August, September, October, November, December. I've been modelling for 5 months now. It's been a very new adventure for me. I personally never thought I could do modelling or fit the criteria, because I'm not, well, for started, me being deaf, that did unfortunately hold me back in some ways, and I try and not let it hold me back, because no. But I just didn't think I would fit the criteria. I didn't think I had the model face, the body, I just would never for me. And I grown up knowing that modelling was quite toxic, and I didn't want to get into that toxic industry. There was this modelling website called Debbie, and I've always been looking at their Instagram, looking at how they are very inclusive with their models, and they care and they look up their models, and I just always thought I'd be interested. But I never applied until I worked with a photographer maybe just before I went travelling, and she was like, you should apply and see what happens. And I thought, no. And then I was in Thailand and I applied for this agency, didn't think anything of it. They got back to me, wanted an interview with me. After the interview, they were like, we want to sign you on. And I was like, hang on a damn minute, I'm currently in Thailand right now, not flying home anytime soon. And they were like, that's fine, we'll just wait until you get back home. So I signed with them, and then the minute I got back from a 23-hour flight from Australia, a day later I had to go up to London for a photo shoot. And ever since then it's just been going, and I've been very lucky and grateful for the opportunity that I have been given, and the fact that I've only been doing it for 5 months now. I have managed to be in 3 magazines, 2 websites that are now out, some promotion ads, and I guess that's another goal of 2023, going back to that last question, is to do more shoots and make more awareness, and just tell people that if you want to do it, do it. If you want to follow your dreams, and if you believe in it, then go for it. I'm excited to see what 2023 brings. And speaking of modelling, tomorrow I've got a very interesting something up in London, so might be able to update you on that, may not be able to update you these. I'm going to nag my sister to borrow her eyeliner. One second. So she's given me 2, the Charlotte Tilbury one, and I'm not even gonna attempt to say it, another black eyeliner. There you go. I don't know which one to go for. I might go for that one. I'm gonna concentrate because I can't do eyeliner to save my life. Right, they're not even symmetrical, are they? I don't even know what to do. I don't know whether to just leave it or... Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, but I'm leaving it alone. I'm not touching it. That'll do. That will do. Blah 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 blah. It feels weird because normally I do like listen to music while filming, and there's no music, so I'm like. So another question. How are you feeling about your operation? I've spoken a few times about like me having my cochlear implant and like going on my journey and stuff. I am booking it, like completely honest with you guys. I don't like operation. I don't like being put to sleep. I don't like the whole, it's like the whole build up, like having, I didn't realise how many tests you have to have. I thought it was just 1 or 2. Yeah, you're fit enough to have it, here you go. No, we've got like I think it's like 3-4 appointments, and now that I'm based in Bournemouth at the moment, travelling up to Bristol to have the appointment is long. I'm having to travel like 2.5 hours to get to the appointment. But unfortunately my hearing has got worse, so it will help me and it will benefit me, so all of this will be worth it in the end. I'm trying to keep positive, but it's just the whole, I think also like I've struggled with my deafness for so long, and I didn't want to be deaf. I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to be different. I wanted to fit in with like everyone else. So then when I'm getting professionals saying to me your hearing's getting worse, and it will get to the point where I might be in my late 20s, early 30s, that I may not be able to hear that well, or if anything, through my hearing aid. Scares me. I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. So I'm now using the Fonda. I don't want to hear that I'm not going to be able to hear it. Like, even now, I can hear things. No, I cannot hear things that I used to hear yesterday, and that scared me. That scares me. I'm living in the flat on my own. Like, at the moment, Maxine isn't always here. She like comes down during the weekend, and then she leaves for the week, and so then I'm on my own for the week. Living on your own as a deaf person, you can't hear fire alarms, you can't hear someone coming in, you can't hear anything. Like, nah. You can't even hear the washing machine or even the dishwasher beeping or whatever. So cochlear implants will help bring some of those sounds, however it won't bring every single sound that I can hear. No, that you guys can hear. I can't hear. So I brought a bit of colour back to my face, I think. How am I looking? Yeah? Cool. Cool. So, next question. How often do you keep busy and what do you do in your spare time? I like to keep myself busy. I cannot sit there. Like, don't get me wrong, a movie date every now and then, I'm down. But no, I like to keep myself busy, whether that's going to work, whether that's going to the gym, whether that's doing something, anything artistic, like anything. I will do it. Going for a walk. I can't sit still. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it could I'm constantly on the go, but also I don't know when to stop. I like to run myself to the ground sometimes and become ill. That wasn't meant to happen. Anyway, so I unfortunately do run myself to the ground and I do then become ill. And I'm getting better at knowing when to stop and when not to overwork myself and not stuff like that. But also with my deafness, like I do tend to get a little bit tired more often. Especially now that I'm not being able to hear as much as I used to, I'm having to put more energy into it. At the moment, I am a busy girl. I'm either working at my job part-time, or I'm working, or I'm in London doing a photo shoot or casting or meeting. Sometimes they're not in London, they're in Manchester. I did a shoot back at beginning of November and that was up in Manchester. It all just depends on what the week is like, but I love spending time with my friends and my family. Like, I'm a very family orientated. My mum is my best friend. She won't say that she's my best friend. Like, she won't like the fact that I said that she's my best friend, but she is my best friend. Like, would do anything for her. I miss her a lot. Now that I'm down here and I'm not based in Cheltenham anymore, I miss her a lot. But we still FaceTime and we send messages, and she always sends me cat pictures, and it's all lovely-dovely. We've got some eyeliner on. Now I'm gonna do my mascara. Someone said, what's the best life experience so far? It's actually quite a hard one, because I've had so many, but I feel that's quite generic life experience. I would probably say, like, this year, my best life experience probably was when I was in Australia. I did a skydive. Actually, no, scrap that. February, half marathon. I did a bloody half marathon. I cannot run for my life. I can't. I'm not a runner, I know. However, I did a half marathon in February with one of my friends, Molly, and I think we were like on FaceTime one day, and I was like, I just want to run like a half marathon. I just want to do it. I've just got the urge. I want to do it. She was like, I want to do it too. We had no training, we had no idea, we had nothing. And we spoke about this in November last year. We were like, yeah, we'll be like pro runners by the end of like January, ready for the race day. No. We did it, but no, we were not pros. We were definitely, I mean, I wouldn't. Molly would a lot better than I would. I would not a pro. That was probably one of the best life experiences, because we did it, we smashed it, we raised an incredible amount of money for charity. But could you not, will I be running anytime soon? No, nearly a year later, not running. Will I be doing a full marathon? I would love to do a full marathon, but I feel like if I put my mind to it and like had a trainer and like actually fully put all my effort and time into it, maybe I could make myself love it again. I just don't love it. I find it very hard to run and breathe at the same time. Just can't multitask. Even right now, I'm struggling to multitask. I'm like, makeup, camera, talk. Don't know what I'm talking about. Chat an absolute waffle? Yeah. Another one said, who inspired you, and someone said, who's your biggest inspiration? Okay, so I say right now, Tasha from Love Island. Only because growing up, I never had a deaf role model with there to like, be like, you know what, being deaf is cool. So I would probably say Tasha from Love Island, and also her outfit, like, just everything about her, like, I want to be her friend, I want to be her best friend. She's probably my biggest inspiration right now. I love her fashion, I love her, like, her raising awareness, like, she's so like warm. She's such like a warm person, and I can imagine her being such like a nice person to like hang out with, and not being critical or judgmental or anything like that. My number one biggest inspiration growing up was probably my mum. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but just the way that she's handled life with everything that's given to her, the way that she's been such a strong, independent woman for me to look up to, I can never thank her enough. Like, I would not be where I am if it wasn't for my mum. She has been my number one supporter. She has been there from the day dot. Like, she is my inspiration. She's just so, I don't know what it is, but she can be so powerful with something that she says, and it's just like, wow, you're so wise. This eyelash is not doing me any favours. Like, it's actually, I did my other eyelash off camera. I just need to put a bit of put a bit of like darker to put underneath my eye to like smoke it out a little bit. I think I might do this one last question. So someone said, what made you decide to start YouTube? I have always like watched YouTube growing up. Love the whole social media, you know, management, creating content and stuff like that. But I just didn't have the confidence to do it myself. I didn't think anyone would be interested. I didn't think anyone would want to watch my life. Like, didn't really think anything that I do would be interesting enough to post online. Until then I started doing modelling, and I thought maybe they could go in the direction of social media, but even so, did not have the confidence, was too scared, like way too scared of what people would think and what their opinion would be. And I just got to the point where I thought, do you know what? Who cares? Who cares? If I want to make a YouTube video, if I want to document my journey, my life, or raise awareness about anything, so be it. Like, why should I let these people judge me and put me down? And also, it's such a great way of raising more awareness about all sorts of like stuff, especially with my deafness. It's never really been a massive thing. Like, people didn't really understand it, people didn't really get what it was, people just thought, like, people just weren't educated. And I've had to fight that battle of like having to explain people and like date them and, you know, educate them myself. And why not do it on a camera where people can just watch that one video and they learn, instead of me having to tell every single person what it's like. And I'm trying to sharpen my lip pencil, but I've got a feeling it's broken. No. Normally I have a lip gloss, and I've lost my lip gloss and I don't know where it is, so I'm just gonna use some lip crayon. We've done a good job, I think. I mean, it looks alright. It will do. I'm now gonna go and straighten my hair, get combed, and show you guys what it looks like. I've now got changed. I've straightened my hair so it's all straight, and I don't know how far I need to go back. I'm wearing a poly midi dress, and it's got this like detailing at the front. I'm currently wearing black socks because it's freezing cold, but I'm gonna wear high heels, I think, and I need to put a fat coat on because it is going to be absolutely freezing. Hello, there we go. So that is the end of my first ever YouTube video. Let me know what you want to see, and I shall see. I don't know how to hold it. Like, where do you hold it? Thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Like and subscribe. That feels gross saying that.